Hello guys, there is a lot of buzz going on about the ICSE exam pattern, the question paper pattern, right? Is that really changed? Yes, it has been changed, and we are going to understand that how it is changed, what things are changed with chemistry question paper. I'm going to compare 2023 specimen paper and 2024 specimen paper. Okay, so my name is Mahantesh and welcome to Chemistry. First point, do you really have to worry about it? I say not much because according to the sources and the news, out of 80 marks what you're going to write, 70 marks no change, means there will be direct questions like whatever they have asked in the previous year question papers. But remaining 10 marks, that 10 marks will make a difference here. So this 10 mark will be based on critical thinking, high order thinking, applied questions which are not in your textbook, which are never asked before in any of the exams. Maybe nobody asked even in your school, your teacher may not have asked such kind of questions. So these 10 marks is what you need to prepare much better. The reason why they have implemented this, to implement the national education policy. This has also already been implemented in CBSE. You will find lots of applied questions in CBSE, but they have started doing it in ICSE from this year onward, 2024. And the good thing is that they are not doing it, there is no drastic change. Okay, they are doing it step by step. As I said, only 10 marks as per the sources. Okay, so now let's see how it is changed, what kind of applied questions are there. I'm going to take the chemistry subject because that's my subject, and I have already identified which are applied questions according to me. Okay, there may be something else, you can also ask your teacher, and there are some new kind of questions also included which are direct questions, but the way of asking is little different. Okay, so before I proceed to that, one point you have to think, how do we prepare for these 10 marks? Correct? You have to start asking questions. Not only you, the teacher also has to change. They have to unlearn what they have learned earlier and they have to relearn. Okay, so the only way is to ask questions, plenty of think about the concept. Okay, what kind of questions you can get, write it, ask your teacher, don't leave them. Okay, so now is going to be real learning, because now it's mattering your marks. Unless it matters your marks, you never think, right? Think outside of the box. So let's compare 2023 specimen, 24 specimen of chemistry ICSE question paper. Okay, you can see here this is 2023 specimen paper, right side 2024 specimen paper. Everything is same, maximum marks, time allowed, all the instructions are same. Section A is compulsory, attempt any 4 questions in section B, everything is same. There is no change in this pattern. Okay, but let's see what is changed then. Section A, in that question number 1 will be multiple choice questions. Both the cases it is same, but one thing what they have mentioned here in the 2024 specimen, do not copy the question, write the correct answers only. They are very specific about this. So if you write the question, then I don't know what they're going to do, right? So earlier there are obviously 15 marks multiple choice questions, all of them are direct. But when you see the 2024 question, I have identified this first question as applied question, or you can critical thinking question. Okay, or a question which is different from the regular question. Okay, so how? Let's see. An aqueous solution of copper sulfate turns colorless on electrolysis. Which of the following could be the electrodes? Earlier they never asked this kind of question. They did not give you 3 options here. Okay, now they are asking you this kind of question. See, don't worry, I'm going to solve this question paper in detail when it comes to the end of the year, because now all the chapters are not covered, and just comparing the question papers. So 15 marks is for multiple choice questions. Same thing, it is there in both the specimen papers. Okay, one more I have identified here based on the mole concept. Okay, the atomic mass of sulfur, oxygen, helium they have given here. Again, you can see there are two statements, P and Q. Regarding the, they are asking you statement regarding the number of atoms, which is correct. Only P, only Q, both P and Q, neither P and Q. Earlier, this kind of question was not there. So 1 plus 1, there are 2 marks already I have seen here. I have circled here the fourth question because I think this is also little applied kind of question, but this, if you have basic knowledge about the acidic gas, gas and the litmus, it is direct. Okay, so yeah, earlier they never asked the picture study in, I mean, in multiple choice questions they never asked the pictures, they never gave the pictures as options. So this is the first time they are asking the pictures. Okay, and they never asked to draw you picture. So here also in this specimen paper it is not there, so don't worry about it, but you should know what is the picture here. And again, remaining all questions are direct questions. Okay, total 2 marks there. Come to question number 2. Earlier the question number 2 is for 5 marks, now also it is for 5 marks, and it was picture based. This is also picture based, but it was earlier direct questions, all the 5 marks, but now it is all 5 marks are all, applied questions. Here they have not asked the direct question. This you will come across the fountain experiment in the hydrochloric acid chapter or ammonia chapter, both. Earlier there was that question, what is the color change in the litmus solution? Okay, why when you put the drop of water from the dropper, why it will suck? These were a direct question. Now they have changed it. Explain why the see the fountain experiment, instead of few drops of water they have taken introduced few drops of sodium hydroxide. So now what is happening? Okay, this kind of questions we never asked to the children. This is the first time they are asking this. Okay, so what happened when you stuck with sodium hydroxide solution? Justify your answer. What will the color when you use the sodium hydroxide? Instead of that, if you use HCl instead of ammonia, then what is your observation? These are all applied questions. So 5 marks here. And next, in that question number 2, it's a column, match the column, same 5 marks. These are all direct questions, so that is not changed. Fill in the blanks, same. Identify the following questions, that is also same. Question number 4, small 4. Okay, question number 5, based on organic chemistry chapter, so same. Name the following, name the organic component, write the structural formulas. This is also same. So overall there are 5 plus 2, 7 marks in the section A I have identified as applied questions. So come to section B, it is also same, attempt any 4 questions. So yeah, now let me close this, take this. Section B, I have circled here some of the questions because I think these are new kind of questions. So here electron affinity of an element X and Y, these kind of questions were not asked, but I don't consider as applied because this is a basic knowledge you have, and based on the trends and all you can answer this question. B, true or false, they did not ask any time. Okay, again this is a new kind of question, but again basic knowledge is enough for this. Question number 4, all are direct question. Question number 5, I have identified here 3 marks as applied questions. This particular question, Seema takes a blue crystalline salt P in test tube, on heating it produces Y and it is powder P. Okay, powder P is dissolved in water. Always blue substance means usually it contains copper, and it is a crystalline means you remember blue vitriol, which is copper sulfate pentahydrate, which on heating it will produce anhydrous copper sulfate, which will be white in color. Yes, that really fits the answer. Now P is dissolved in water, zinc is added to one part of the solution and to another part of the solution barium chloride. Now they have taken this solution, okay, this compound P, this is compound P.
They have dissolved it in water and they made two solutions. I mean, the same solution they have taken in two test tube, two parts. To one they have added zinc, another they have added barium chloride. You can understand here, zinc when you add to the copper sulfate solution, it will displace copper, right? Barium chloride when you add to the sulfate solution, it will form barium sulfate. So they have asked this, based on this they have asked what is the name of the compound. It is name, copper sulfate pentyrate, not the formula. Mention one observation when zinc is added to the solution. So it is displacement, blue color of the solution changes to colorless. And one more you can write, the reddish brown metal will zinc deposit on the zinc. Next, state the color of the precipitate formed when barium chloride is added to solution P. So barium sulfate will form, which is white in color. So I think this is applied question. So 7 plus 3, 10 marks are already over, which I have identified. But there are again some more questions I have circled. Question number 6 as it is, no applied question. Question number 7 as it is. Question number 8. Okay, these all are same, means direct questions. Basic knowledge is important. So 3 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1, so total 10 marks I have identified out of 80. Okay, so as I said, I am going to discuss or make a detailed video on explanation of this, solving this question paper, specimen paper, but not now. This is very early. Once your all portion is covered, I think maybe by November it will be over. So by November I'm going to upload the solved paper in detail and how to tackle such questions. By that time you will also collect some more applied questions. Okay, so until then you should not stop. You start asking questions from now onwards. Start finding questions yourself. If your teacher don't tell you the answer, find it. Okay, find it on Google or somewhere, you will find it. But don't stop asking the question. Okay, so I hope you understood all the things. So we will meet in the next class. Until then, take care. Bye bye.